Yo, so the other day I shared a video about my ghostly experience from, back in the day in one of those houses near my old community college. I got some good feedback. I got a couple of videos that I have lined up, and I have some responses from people who wanted me to read out some of their ghostly experiences. I'm gonna get to those later. I'm gonna share this crazy shit with you I just received like 20 minutes ago, and you'll see exactly why I wanted to share this one immediately. This one says, "Hey, Big Cool Crazy. I just watched your TikTok about your ghostly experience and it brought back some intense memories from my childhood. I had a similar eerie encounter that I haven't shared with many people, and it just so happens that my great grandmother lived in one of those old houses in Statesville. Growing up, I heard countless stories from my grandparents about the house's dark history. My great grandmother used to talk about a woman who haunted the house she lived in. This woman was said to have been deeply in love with the man who had promised to marry her, but he eventually left her for another woman. Heartbroken and enraged, she took her own life in the attic of the house. My great grandmother would tell stories about the eerie occurrences that happened in that house. They often heard footsteps, doors slamming, and the sound of a woman sobbing in the middle of the night. My great grandmother once saw a figure of a woman in an old fashioned dress looking out the window with a look of deep sorrow and anger. One particular story that stands out to me is when my great grandmother was a child. She was playing in the hallway when she heard whispers coming from the attic. As curious as she was, she went to see who was there but found out the attic door was locked. She knocked and the whispers stopped abruptly. She stopped, she stepped back and saw the same sorrowful woman staring out the window. Terrified, she then ran to her mother. When they returned, the door was open but the attic was empty. The hauntings continued for years until the house was eventually sold and became a part of the Mitchell Community College. Even now, it seems that the woman's spirit remains, unable to find peace. Your story about the door slamming, pennies falling, and self-flushing toilet brought back all memories from my childhood. It's almost as if she's still trying to make her presence known even after all these years. Thank you for sharing your experience, and it was great to hear about someone who has encountered similar things. Keep up the amazing work on TikTok." Thank you. I won't say this person's name just for her privacy, but thank you for reaching out. But ain't that shit crazy? What do y'all think about that? I'm going to share a couple other stories. The stories that I received from other people, they weren't, directly related to the same house that I experienced it in, but they are crazy, and I definitely want to make some videos for it. But what do y'all think about that? Let me know in the comments.